Welcome back to Let's Create with Sharon Lindley, previously known as Vivid Days. Sometimes art isn't about producing something perfect that's for your wall or a gallery. It's about showing up for yourself. This week's art journaling is exactly that for me. I gave myself permission to create something selfishly for me with no rules, no pressure, and no expectations of the end result. I approached this intuitively, letting the colour lead the way. I followed where my brush, pens, stickers, and all of the mediums took me, without overthinking or trying to make it especially pretty. It was a mindful art therapy moment, the kind of creativity play that refills your cup and reminds you why you started to make art in the first place. This is especially important for me as I'd lost my ability to create for nearly 6 months. As I started going through this process and the layers grew, shapes began to emerge. This is where I started to lose myself, and the intuitive mark slowly transformed this into something that felt magical for me. I felt like I was in a hidden fairy cave that was glowing with amethyst tones and surrounded by positive and gentle affirmations. It was like my creativity was showing me a secret world just waiting to be explored. This isn't a piece for everybody, and I get that. But it's not about the final image. It was about the journey, the feelings, and the ideas that could spark future art projects. I'm already thinking about ways with how I can carry every element from this into larger works, whether it be resin pieces, colour palettes, or just continuation of art journaling. If you've ever had that feeling of being stuck with your creativity, I encourage you to try intuitive art journaling for yourself. Let go of the outcome, follow your instincts, and see what magic appears. You might just unlock a hidden cave all of your own. As always, if you feel that my video adds value to you in any way, shape or form, please consider giving me a like, a subscribe, share. Comments are always welcome. It really helps give me a warm hug and help me to continue to share my art with you all. There are so many amazing artists out there that have inspired my art journey and my creative process along the way. So my goal for my channel is always to give back and hopefully inspire one person or more to experiment with art and have the same therapy, support, and also enjoyment that I get from creating and sharing with you all. To help you relax and really immerse yourself in my creative process, find yourself a comfortable space, a comfortable position, maybe a warm drink that'll help you relax more and be present with me in this moment of creation. I am sharing with you some recordings of the noises from my garden in the hope that it will help you relax more and feel that you're there with me in this moment while I create and in my space in Australia. I'm now going to read to you a short poem that I've created to help you understand my process with art therapy. I let the colours guide me like tiny lanterns in the dark. Amethyst dreams, golden whispers, shades that dance between our worlds. This is not a path I planned. It's a journey I feel. Each brushstroke, a doorway, each mark, a secret only I can unlock. I let my hands wander, I let my heart soften. There is no rush, no rules, only the gentle rhythm of creating and my breathing. Somewhere between colour and quiet, I find it, a hidden fairy cave, glowing with light, walls shimmering with the calmness of the amethyst and the warmth of the kind worlds whispered to my soul. Here the world feels enough, it feels still. Here my thoughts untangle as my creativity spills. Here I am enough, just as I am, just what I create. Every mark I make is an affirmation. Every layer is a reminder that creativity is not a race, but a quiet conversation between my head, my heart, and my hands, and with you. As the colours settle and the shapes begin to speak, I feel lighter, brighter. There's more inside of me. Here my heart remembers how to play. Here my spirits and shapes begin to speak to me. Here my spirit learns to breathe again. And here, in the magic I make for myself, I remember the journey of my art and creating is the treasure. Never let your light dim for others. Always create for your soul and from your heart, and you too will find a little spark of creativity that will fill your heart.